again, guys. So today I'm going to be reviewing, well, it's kind of a comparison slash review, because I know this gets asked a lot on YouTube, and lately I've been seeing a lot of people have the opposite response as to what I would say if someone were to ask me which eyeshadow primer I liked better, or which, like, if I actually noticed a difference. And so I feel like this is really dependent upon the person, because so the person, you know, who's using it, they might have normal lids or even a bit dry, like where, you know, they get flaky lids, or they could have oily lids, like me. So I think this really depends as to what your answer would be, but I do have oily lids. So if you have oily lids, or, you know, well, any kind of lids, whatever, but this is just gonna tell you what I think works best for me, and then you might want to try it if you have oily lids, if you find that the other primers work good, but could be a little better. So the first one I have is obviously the most cult favorite, which is Urban Decay's Primer Potion, and this is actually just the mini size, just for reference. I recently threw out my full-size one because I was too lazy to cut it out and, you know, get all the extra out because the packaging is kind of But anyway, so this is what it looks like. It has that kind of angled doe foot applicator, which makes it a little bit easier to get stuff out because you can kind of scrape it, but and that's what it looks like right there. So that's the first one. Then the next one is also really talked about, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Reminder to yourself, because when I first got this, I did not like kind of shake it, and I was like, this is like greasy and goopy and like yuck. So make sure you do that, and then it'll come out properly. Because if you use it, I once used it just kind of greasy like that, and so it's the second one in the middle there. They look kind of the same. It's a little bit darker in color. You probably won't be able to tell, but yeah, I used it like that, and it did not do anything for my makeup. My makeup was sliding off on my eyes. And then the third one, which is, it's like talked about a little bit, but not that much. This is the Nars Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And this one has like a pretty big black lid, so it makes it look like it's bigger than it is, but it's really not. And this one is actually white. And it has a doe foot applicator, but it's not angled. It's just like a plain lip gloss one. So this one is the white one. So this one is Nars, this one's Too Faced, and then this one is Urban Decay Primer Potion. So I'll quickly just tell you how much they are. I can't remember for sure, guys, so please don't be like, oh, that's not how much it says now, or I will look up the prices and put them in the description box for you guys, though. This one, you get 0.28 ounces, or so 0.28 ounces. This one you get 0.35, so this one is bigger. And then this isn't a fair comparison because this is the small one, so I shouldn't even, but this is 0.13 US fluid ounces. If you know how much the full-size one is, can you put it in the comments just so people know? Because I'll look it up later, but obviously can't right now. But anyway, Urban Decay Primer Potion, I believe, is from $19 to $22 Canadian at Sephora. This, of course, came in one of the palettes, so it was included in that, so don't really know the price of a small one. And then Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I also don't know the price because I got it in a Too Faced kit from the Bahamas, actually, and I think that the Bahamas kind of overprices things, so the kit itself was a bit expensive, but anyway, so I don't know the price for this. If you know, you could put it in the comments so people know, and I'll also fill it in the description box later. And then this one, I believe, is anywhere from $26 to $30 at Sephora, so in Canada. So basically, I equate these two as being very similar. You could get either or. Works good for normal lids, and if yours are a little bit oily, I think it still works really great. You know, your makeup will last throughout the day. Like, it's not going to last, you know, 16 hours or something like that, but it will last. My biggest problem is like with eyeliner, and I don't know, I think, yeah, my biggest problem is with eyeliner, like running in the corners and like in the inner corner, because I do have oily lids. So, and I find with both of these that still happens after a certain amount of time. Or like if I'm going out at night, like to a bar or to a club or something, that's gonna happen because it's hot in there, you're dancing, you know, and it's, yeah, so it's just inevitable. So then I have to like have Q-tips like in my clutch or my purse or something so I can like, you know, fix it up. And it's just really annoying because you don't want to have to be worrying like that, you know, you have black smudged. So I first always had the Urban Decay Primer Potion like for 2 years. I didn't know that there was really anything else out there. So I thought, well, you know, maybe I just have oily lids. This works good enough. And then I got the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And I thought, this works the same, you know. And then I got the Nars one, I think in January, maybe even December. I think January. But yeah, and this for me, guys, if you have, like I said, if you have normal lids, you're not going to notice a change. But if you have really oily lids, this is the best one. It can even feel a little bit like drying, like when you put it, you know how you run it underneath if you're going to put shadow and eyeliner on the lower lash line. Be careful not to get it like too close to your eye, because in the corner there where it's kind of like a little bit dry, like right on your waterline, it can then kind of like irritate your eye, because this is like it makes your eyeshadows just stay on completely dry, no creasing, nothing moves, the eyeliner does not move, and I absolutely just love this. And so I actually use these two on days like today when I'm not working. I just use this, or you know, if I'm just going like out running errands or something. And I save this for like work because obviously I'm with kids, like little kids, and so I'm like, you know, moving around a lot all day, outside, inside, phys ed, you know, all kinds of things. And then when I go out, obviously, because this is expensive and I love it so much because it's just, you know, but I also have these two and I might as well use them up. So I save this for when I really need it to last and I don't want to have to be worrying about it. So that's my review / comparison on eyeshadow primers. If you have oily lids, I really do recommend that you spend the extra money and get the Nars one because I don't think you will regret it. It really makes that little bit of a difference. And like I said, some people might not notice because they have, you know, no real problem. They use these, works great. These work good, but not great for me. So, and like I said, if you don't have oily lids, then these are awesome. They don't, you know, they don't crease and they, you know, will keep it on all day kind of thing. So, like I said, for me, it's just a little bit of the eyeliner running kind of problem. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know and I'll try and get the prices and everything put into the description box for you guys. And the ounces of this one in the full size. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think and I'll talk to you soon.